Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be reading books in a series that I need to finish, and this is actually a part 2 of a video I did a few months ago of just trying to finish all the books in all the series that I've started. I made a list on my phone, I'll show that here, but I have a lot that I've started or want to start and I just need to read them. So today I will be focusing on that, and I already picked out which book I want to read first, and I'm going to be reading The Final Gambit. This is the third book of the Inheritance Game series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and I really like the series. I kind of forget what happened. I have the first two up there, but I kind of forget what happened like at the end of the second book, but I should kind of remember things as I jump back into it, I hope. I might have to like go read the description of that one. But yeah, I'm really excited. I got this book I think in January at Barnes & Noble, so I have to read it. It's on my TBRs. It's been on my TBR for 7 months now, so I am going to start this, and then I guess when I finish this I'll go through the list again and see which books I have and which ones I want to read next. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I just read in like the second page of the book, and she's talking about her 18th birthday and how her birthday is October 18th and my birthday is October 17th. So that was really cool. We almost have the same birthday, me and Avery. Just going through my list, taking a break from reading, and I was looking at all the series I have. Of course, I have all the ones that I showed last time, the usual, and then at the bottom I added Chestnut Springs and Twisted series, which are both like romance 4-book series. I did read Twisted Love, which is the first one in the Twisted series, so I have to read 3 books of that. And then I did buy the first Flawless or Chestnut Springs book, Flawless, yesterday, so I can start on that pretty soon. And hopefully this video I can make a dent in all these series that I've started. Okay, it's the next day. I'm on page 160. Let's see how much I can read today. So I finished The Final Gambit last night. It was like midnight, so I didn't film me finishing it or reading it or anything, but I did really like this book. I think it's my favorite out of the 3 that I've read. The first one I really liked just because it was, you know, the first one. The second one, I feel like there's some parts where I got like kind of bored. But I mean, it's all of these books, okay, all of them, they're like very fast-paced and short chapters, and I do like that. But also at the same time, I feel like there's parts where I want to do anything else but read the book because like it's just boring. I don't know if that makes sense or if I'm the only one, but this was my favorite. I gave it 4 stars out of all 3. I do really want to read the Brothers Hawthorne or whatever it's called. Yeah, The Brothers Hawthorne. And then I think there's a new one as well. It might be like novellas. I want to read that as well. And I wasn't sure if I was going to want to read those when I finish this one, but I definitely do. I really like how it ended. I say definitely read this series if you like puzzles and like, you know, like clues, kind of like a scavenger hunt type of book with also like some mystery. It's not like crazy, like gory or like complex mystery, but it's still mystery. So definitely recommend this. I also really like this cover with the red the best. So that's my review. I gave it 4 stars, and yeah, I'm really glad that I read another book on my TBR, and now I can move on to the next. Okay, my next 2 books on my shelf that are part of series is The Throne of Fire, which is the second book in the Kane Chronicle series. The first book is called The Red Pyramid, which I've read so many times. I've read since I was young. I loved it. And then I didn't ever read the other books in the series. But I finally got this one. And then I also have Flawless by Elsie Silver. And this is book number 1 in a series. So I think I'm going to go with this one just because I'll be making a dent in a series and not starting a new one, even though I'll probably just read this one next. Also, this is kind of random, but yesterday I just found out that Taylor Swift is releasing a new album. I don't know what the cover looks like or when, but it's called The Life of a Showgirl. I don't know how I feel about that name, but hopefully it's good. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in there so I can watch this back in like the future and know like what was happening, I guess. Okay, hello everyone. It's been a few days and I started reading this book, The Throne of Fire, and I don't know, I got 30 pages in. I'm just not very into it. I didn't read for like a day or 2 because I just didn't want to pick this up. I really loved the first one, and I was much younger when I read it and like reread it, so that one will always be fun to reread for me. But this second sequel, I don't think I'm gonna finish it. I don't think I'm gonna keep going, so I'm DNFing this. I think I'm just too old, honestly. I mean, not too old, but I have so many books I need to read. I can't read some that I just don't feel like I really want to continue. So that being said, I am gonna start a new book soon, so I'll update you when that happens. Should I get it? It's the next one in the series. They also have this one. Or I could get the second one in this series, because I just bought that one. Okay, sorry about like the dark lighting. It's nighttime, but I got Twisted Games, the second book of the Twisted Love series. So I'm gonna read this after I finish Flawless, probably, hopefully. So yeah. Okay, so last night I finished Flawless and I gave it 4 stars. I think this was a really cute book. I just loved how they fell in love, and I really liked learning about bull riding. I had no clue what any of it was before this, and what wranglers were, or what is it called? Something else, like just cowboy stuff. So it was really fun to learn about all of that in this book. I can't wait to get the second book and read that and to hear about, I think it's like Cade, the brother, his romance story or whatever, because I think it's like the same universe but the different characters. So I can't wait for that. I get to check off this book from my list now, and I'm going to try to read one more book for this video. I'm about to start school tomorrow. It's Sunday, so I probably won't finish it as fast as I have these other books, but we will see, and I guess I will update you when I've started a new book. Okay, so I just was starting to edit this video, and I just started Twisted Games like this afternoon. Like, I just updated you guys that I finished Flawless, and I realized that I never really said that I was starting Flawless, and there's like not many clips of me reading. I just kind of forgot to film because I read a lot of it like at night, so I didn't really feel like filming. But yeah, so I started that book and I finished it, and I will try to film and do better about filming this book. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of weird that I just started, all of a sudden I was reading it, and then a clip later I like finished it, so I wanted to address that. Okay, so I finished Twisted Games, and it is currently Sunday. I finished this on Friday, so it's been a few days, but I'm actually just getting over being sick, so sorry if I sound different, but I finished this while I was sick, so I didn't really film me finishing it because I was sick, and most of the time while I was reading this, like a big chunk of it, I was sick, so sorry about not filming a lot for this book. But I did really like it. I'm not sure if I like Twisted Love, the first book, or Twisted Games better. I don't know. I feel like it's a tie, but I also like Bridget better than Ava. Actually, I like this book better. I just realized I like this book better, actually. I don't know. I feel like it had more plot than the other one as well. So, because with like the princess and royal stuff and things like that. But I am excited to read Twisted Hate and Twisted Lies and see if I like those better than this one, but so far this is my favorite. So I gave this 4 stars, and yeah, that is the last book I'm going to read in this series. So just to recap, I read The Final Gambit, Flawless, and Twisted Games. So these are the books. I read 2 romance and then 1 like mystery plus a little bit of romance, but mostly like mystery puzzles, I guess. I don't really know what to describe it, but these are the books I read. And just to, I guess, recap about not filming very much while I read, I'm so sorry. I always forget. Like, I need to do better about filming me reading while I'm reading. Like, I definitely read through these, and sometimes it's like faster than other times, so I definitely have time to film. Like, I don't just read these in one sitting. But I think like when I'm reading, a lot of the time it is like out and about, and I don't want to film in public, or I just forget, or I'm like reading under the covers at 2 a.m. at night and I don't want to pull out my camera to film. So I think that's why, but I need to get better at filming while I read. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I am going to start filming a like fall, get ready for fall, decorate fall activities video soon. I'm really excited. I know what book I'm going to be reading in that video, so I hope you guys are excited for that. Hopefully it'll come out maybe during the middle of September. It is the 7th of September right now, so I think if I film it like this week, hopefully I can get it out by maybe the first day of fall,
first day of autumn video. So let's plan on that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you've read any of these 3 books and which one was your favorite, or if you plan on reading any of these books. And I will see you all next time with a fall video. Bye!